All right, recording.
All right, we're going to talk about kitten care with the guest of honor, the one I bottle fed who's now being rude. Thank you. Now you can go. That was rude and dramatic.
That's my baby.
Well, that's the baby that we bottle fed, and if you end up finding a kitten and you don't know what to do with it, especially if it's under 6 weeks,
Run.
this is what you are going to do. You normally use a box. I'm using this because I don't have a box. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to be able to keep it warm because they're kittens, they can't keep themselves warm. So you want a box like this, and you want a heating pad. Now, if you don't have a heating pad, it's okay. Go a little old school. Heat up bottles of water and place them in all four corners of your box and then one in the center. Not boiling, just warm enough, and wrap something around them so if the kitten does bump into it, it won't burn them. And again, that's only if you don't have a heating pad, which you will set to low or medium. Once you do that, you're going to want to put something on top as a layer. So you could do a thin blanket, you can do a thin towel, or my personal favorite, you could do a puppy pad, because that you can remove, throw away, and put a clean one down. Now, they can't go to the bathroom by themselves. So you're going to use a napkin or a tissue or something similar. And I would get our friend here, but he's not very fond of it. But you're going to rub their genital area in a circular, gentle motion until they pee. They'll do that quickly. Now with pooping, that can take up to 20 minutes. Don't think you're doing anything wrong. If they start to huff and puff, that's normal. You're helping them poop. They don't like it. Now, once you've gotten them to do that, then you can try to feed them. You want to feed them every 3 to 4 hours when they're 6 weeks and under. What you're going to do is you're going to give them 3.5 to 4 milliliters of a kitten supplement. Now, you can use a syringe, or you can buy a bottle which is meant for it. We don't have a bottle on hand, so I'm going to show you, your secondary option, which is a syringe. Now, once you have all those things, everybody's favorite part, you have to get up every 3 or 4 hours. Round the clock, 24/7, in order to get a grumpy cat like that doesn't appreciate your sacrifice. So, all fairly simple, not always fun. There's a chance the cat will poop on you. But you'll end up with a furry fiend that you can keep. And if you find one, now you're well equipped. So, simple, easy, not always fun, super tiring, and get over here. I want to put you in front. And you sometimes get a big old furry feline like this who does not appreciate the sacrifice. He's over here acting like I didn't bottle feed him. Who may not always appreciate you, but they end up perfectly fine. Now, under 8 weeks, it's still a toss-up. You can do everything right, and they may not survive. So, if you're doing everything right, and unfortunately, they don't make it, it's not your fault. You can feed them, you can clean them, you can love them, you can keep the space warm. It's just a risk. This is an unfortunate thing that I learned with the vet when it came to another kitten. So, with that said, that is your lesson on kitten care. There is the ungrateful Freeze. There is my wonderful grandmother who helped me, who I helped with bottle feeding and taking care of Freeze. She did the primary work. And there is my uncle and my adorable cousin. Hope you guys enjoyed.